What are the types of costs in project management? For those who aspire to pass the Project Management Professional (PMP) certification, understanding the difference between the types of project costs is critical. When creating estimates for a project, project managers must primarily understand the types of costs incurred. The PMP certification exam certainly has many questions on the topic, so be sure to review each type of project cost and be able to identify the type of cost used in different scenarios. Types of costs. Fixed costs. Fixed costs stay the same and do not change throughout the project life cycle. Examples of fixed costs include setup costs, rental costs, and other related costs. Variable costs. Variable costs are costs that change with the amount of work involved with a project. Examples of variable costs are hourly labor, the cost of material, the cost of supply, fuel for bulldozers, etc. Direct costs. Direct costs are expenses that are billed directly to the project. Examples of direct costs are team travel expenses, team wages, costs incurred for recognition and awards for employees, etc. Indirect costs. Indirect costs are costs that are shared and allocated among several or all projects. Examples include marginal benefits and taxes. The salary of an architect or a project manager who is partially allocated across many projects. Their team members' salaries would be direct costs since each of them is directly working on a particular project and their salary is a direct cost to the project. But since the project manager is allocated to several projects, the costs incurred on his salary are indirect costs to the project. Sunk costs. Sunk costs are costs that have been incurred on a project but have not produced value towards the project objectives. Think of sunk costs as fallen milk. If they are unrecoverable, they are to be treated as if they are irrelevant. For instance, let's assume that you hire a freelance developer to develop your website in Java. However, after working on the job for some time, the developer quits for a personal reason. When you hire another developer for the job, he convinces you that he could do a better job using net technologies, and you follow his advice to develop the website with net. In such a case, the costs that you have incurred on the freelance Java developer could be treated as sunk costs.